Welcome to Quicklet, the channel where we break down the stuff everyone feels but no one talks about. If you've ever looked at your to-do list and thought, why can't I just get it done? This one's for you. Because guess what? You're not lazy. Your brain is just doing what it's wired to do, and it's not your fault. We've all heard the advice, just try harder. Be more disciplined, get motivated. But here's the thing. Motivation isn't some magical switch you can flip. It's deeply tied to how your brain is functioning behind the scenes. So, let's talk about what's really going on. There's something in your brain called the executive function system. It lives mostly in the prefrontal cortex. It's like your brain's CEO. It handles planning, focus, impulse control, and decision-making. But when this system isn't firing on all cylinders, like when you're stressed, burned out, or overwhelmed, it starts dropping the ball. Tasks that seem simple, answering an email, folding laundry, finishing a paper, suddenly feel impossible. And society labels that as lazy, but science has a different name for it: executive dysfunction. It's not a character flaw. It's a neurological bottleneck. You might find yourself procrastinating for hours, even though the task will only take 10 minutes. Or scrolling through your phone, feeling guilty the whole time. That guilt cycle? It's brutal. But it's not about willpower. It's about how your brain processes stress, reward, and energy. See, your brain loves dopamine, the chemical that drives motivation and pleasure. But when you're stuck in routines that lack novelty or when you're anxious about failing, your dopamine system goes quiet. So your brain starts chasing short-term rewards, TikTok, snacks, distractions, instead of the long-term goals sitting on your desk. It's not about laziness. It's about the path of least resistance, and your brain is wired to take it. But here's the good news. This is not permanent. Your brain is neuroplastic, which means it can rewire itself. Even if your mental engine feels stuck, it's not broken, it's just idle. And like any engine, it needs the right fuel and a little push to start moving again. Here's what actually helps. First, stop trying to get motivated. Start by getting moving. Motion leads to emotion. That means doing one tiny task, washing one dish, replying to one message, opening one tab. The brain loves momentum, even in micro doses. Second, create what scientists call dopamine anchors. Link boring tasks to something enjoyable. Listen to your favorite playlist while cleaning. Light a candle when you start work. It's not silly, it's smart. You're retraining your brain to associate action with pleasure. Third, break your work into 2-minute missions. Your brain resists vague or massive tasks, like write a paper or clean the house. But it doesn't resist open a Google Doc or put 2 things away. Specific, small tasks feel achievable. And once you start, your brain kicks into gear. Fourth, stop shaming yourself. Seriously. Self-criticism doesn't motivate. It paralyzes. The more you tell yourself you're lazy or useless, the more your brain believes it, and that belief becomes a self-fulfilling loop. Instead, talk to yourself like you would a friend. You wouldn't call your best friend lazy for struggling to function after burnout or depression. You'd say, "It's okay. We'll figure this out." Try saying the same to yourself. And finally, understand that rest is productive. If your brain is constantly in fight or flight, it doesn't have the energy to focus or perform. Real recovery, sleep, nature, silence, is fuel for executive function. Don't skip it. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You're navigating a complex world with a brain that's doing its best to protect you. And sometimes that protection looks like shutdown. But awareness changes everything. When you understand how your brain works, you can work with it, not against it. And here's where it gets powerful. Once you stop blaming yourself, you start freeing yourself. That's what Quicklet is all about, unpacking what really matters beneath the surface, so you can level up your life without the guilt, shame, or hustle porn pressure. So if this video hit home, leave a comment below. What's your biggest struggle when it comes to motivation? And what's one tiny action you're willing to try today? If you're into psychology, mindset, and real-life strategies that don't sound like a self-help cliché, hit that subscribe button. We've got more coming your way. This isn't just a channel. It's a toolbox for your brain. Thanks for watching. Stay kind to yourself, and stay smart.